So a video update, which is somewhat overdue because there's stuff happening. You know, it's life. Anyway, this week has been well wherever I was up to last time, and that's now history. um, so over the past few weeks, when I did an update last time, I was doing something along the lines of I was feeling ill. Basically, from that, I was feeling trash for a while, and then start to come back into normal health. It happened also to be at the same time which people are away, therefore I had to modify what my process was, and then I came back again and I was getting healthy and fit again. Which then takes me to, was it last week or the week before? And what happened was I went through the normal cycle of Monday was going to be a day when I was just working from home. So that's fine. I did that. So I'll get my intervals up, so then it can help me remind me. That was normal. I did 2 hours, 21 in the evening, trying to get back into all the rest of it. Anna had done a competition. That's what had happened. So she'd done a competition. She'd come back tired. I then said, well, in that case, I won't cycle Monday morning. What I'll do then instead is we'll do Monday night. So I cycled Monday night, 2.5 hours, took out the Concorde, blasted it, felt fantastic. That was really good. But then as I started to go through the week, I started to get more fatigued. Therefore, I kind of I did my 5 hours on Tuesday night. I enjoyed it, got through it, but it wasn't high performance. And by Wednesday, recovery. Thursday was going to be a day when I was down in the office. So I did a full day of commuting, which was great. Then Friday, took it relatively easy before having a very casual Saturday. Cycled with Rufus, bounced around and had a bit of fun on a mountain bike, which was just nice. Me and him just chatting and riding along. Great. Which brings on to this week. So this week has been the week when technically you should be tapering going in towards an event, because as I'm recording this, it's Friday the 23rd and Saturday the 24th is the start of the Flatlands 600. So obviously I'm not going to post this when I'm about to go out because I'm going to be away from the home, and then that way people will go, ha, it's away from home, I'll rob his house. So this is going to be slightly delayed in terms of release. So this week on the build up in terms of trying to do the tapering ready for the 600, some of it has been going through the normal stuff of logistics and processing and making sure I've got all the right kits clean, sorted, ready, and all the rest of it, blah, blah, blah. One of the things I had managed to do is long overdue replacement of chain rings, replacement of jockey wheels. I did them. Yes, I installed the jockey wheels the wrong way round, so therefore I had to do a test ride and find that out and flip it back the correct way up. Also found out that my cassette was also very worn. However, the replacement that I've got, normally I run 1129 on the Enigma. However, the replacement I got is a 1227. Luckily, it's a Flatlands, so I shouldn't need the 29. However, when I go to Lel, I will change the cassette again, and then I'll put a more 29 onto it instead. So that's something, a future thing. Anyway, that helps the transmission, all the rest of it. So Monday night, shakedown, got all the rest of it. Part of this one is I've got to use mudguards. So I've had to fit the Enigma with mudguards, something I wasn't intending that bike to ever happen to, but there we go. I can't even use the Genesis for this one because the Genesis is going to have a midlife refurb. It's a hub gear, so it's gone off. It's going to be redone. Ed down at Cycle Garage, fantastic fella. He's doing the service on that. I also wore out a front hub, dynamo hub, which means that I haven't got a stable front wheel, so that I've got the parts. Ed is building a wheel for me, but that's not going to be ready until next week. So I'm on the Enigma. I've got mudguards, got equipment, got kits. I put my spork into the bag and all the important bits. So that's what I'm looking forward to. So this week Monday was the shakedown and checking everything. Tuesday I did 2 hours 20 or so, taking in the green lanes around this area. Had the opportunity to go and see some places that you wouldn't normally see because I'm normally on the road shooting through, rather than actually going, I wonder where that goes, then just going off and having fun. Wednesday was the usual recovery, 30 minutes at dinner time. I think I should have done an hour or an hour and a half yesterday, but I didn't do it. I'm not going to do it today because tomorrow I'm going to be riding, and also I need to work out. Well, it's dinner time at the moment, so I need to try and work out how I've got everything in the car ready for going tomorrow morning. 6 a.m. is the start of the Flatlands 600. Intending on doing it maybe about the 30-hour region, I think. Weather-wise, I think it's going to be all right. There's going to be some rain that comes across first thing in the morning, but apart from that, there's going to be clearness. Then there's going to be rain at some point during the night, possibly. It's all pie in the sky in terms of crystal balls on that lot, which takes you into, because it's the bank holiday weekend, it also means that I'm going to be in London for the bank holiday, and then working from London for a couple of days, which is going to be different. So I'm going to see if I can fit in a mountain bike down in the Epping Forest and all the rest of it. In terms of the data, what I'm looking at the moment, data is saying that I am looking fresh, or it was going from fresh to being bleh, which is the technical term. But I think it's all right. I think that I'm pretty much chilled, prepared. I'm glad I haven't got the illness and the fug that I had 10 days ago, which is unfortunate, but it's one of those things. Cruising on Monday night on the shakedown one, trying to keep it low effort, and I was kind of just cruising along at nearly 100, 200 watts average, but 118 or 115 beats a minute average heart rate. So I'm in good shape, I think, ish, relative anyway. So that's where I am at the moment. I will put this on. This is week 21, end of week 21. I will see if I can get something on the week 22. And I will post it, but I will not publish on YouTube until after I've done this. So if it comes out today, it's delayed. Not that anybody cares or watch these anyway. There you go. So that's my update for week 21. Bye.